split bug. Yeah, Force Water. I have now saved the presentation, but it's been like the third or fourth time it happened to me. At first, I thought it was just a random bug, but it seems to be a recurring bug. So I'll have to use the presentation thingamajig. Okay, so I can't believe people are talking about the definition of wizard now in the chat. Oh, the random things that spark chat discussions. Alright, game number 1. Looks like it's on Neo Jade, a PBT. Yes, Protein Clock, I believe he is Youngjae. Not sure though. But in the bottom left, as the brown Protoss, we will have Xanadu, aka Gwemchi. And in the top right, as the blue Terran, we will have JYJ. Now, I would like to make note of something. Is it just me, or recently on 4-player maps, have we been getting a lot of cross spawns? In Pro League at least. OSL, I think they kept getting close spawns. But I feel like out of the last 10, maybe, matches I've casted of Pro League and Brood War, like 8 or 9 of them have been cross spawns. Can somebody actually double check this? Because every time I see it, I start, because some of the StarCraft 2 maps, like Antigua, I guess, have like forced cross spawns. So I keep starting to think that it's happening in Brood War now, but that doesn't make any sense. Like nobody forces spawn positions in Brood War maps. So I don't know. I think I'm getting unnecessarily confused. Anyway. Yeah, praying hard, praying hard. Who do you think they're actually praying for? It's Gwemchi versus JYJ. I'm pretty sure JYJ doesn't have any fans yet. So I guess they must be praying for Gwemchi. Alright. So looks like we have a barracks on the low ground, which is curious. Possibly just going for an FD with that then, instead of one Rex expand, which is more popular on this map. Yep, he is taking his gas. If he was going for a faster expansion, he'd more likely build the barracks on the high ground to help wall in. And in the meantime, everything going as usual in the Protoss space. Probably going to be a 1-gate expand for him. And yeah, as you can see, he's not scouting with a probe, so he's just, it's like almost certainly doing a 1-gate expand rather than a 1-Rax expand, since you don't really need to scout very early with that build. Some players even just scout with their first Dragoon. Although, having said that, he did just plant his second gateway, so I guess that's another alternative. Once again, if you're going for a 2-gate, also you don't really need to scout too early, because you're going to be doing the same build into the mid game, kind of no matter what. Or I should say early mid game. Just going to be putting on a lot of Dragoon pressure, and I kind of like that here on Jade. Actually, did he build a second pylon? Yeah, was that just a 10-15 gate? Actually, that looks earlier than a 10-15 gate. It looks like it was a 10-14 gate. Looking at the supply right now. Huh. Okay. Basically, he's going for some hardcore Dragoon aggression here. Notice he's also only got 2 guys on gas. That's a intentional move. Basically, he put 3 guys on gas long enough to get enough gas to get Dragoon range, which is 150 gas. But then, in order to sustain constant Dragoon production, you need 1 probe on gas per gateway Dragoon production. So if you have 2 gateways constantly making Dragoons, you only need 2 guys on gas. You don't need 3. So I'm fairly certain he put 3 on at first and then pulled 1 off. I didn't actually notice it earlier, but I think that's what's going on here. So he's going to be going super aggressive, and as I said just now, it's quite nice on this map because of the reverse ramp. So you will get high ground advantage over the Terran if he stays inside his main. And oh man, this is actually going to be really dangerous now for JYJ, because JYJ actually went for the Vulture first rather than going straight for the Machine Shop, straight for the Siege Tank. And Vultures are not very good against Dragoons. The only saving grace he might have is if somehow the timing works out so that the Vulture gets into the Protoss main right as all the Dragoons are outside the main, and like the next round of Dragoons is just starting in the gateways and isn't out yet, he could actually kill a good number of probes, because obviously Guemchi is going to be extremely aggressive with these Dragoons. He's not just going to leave them at home. So this could be quite nice. Although, ooh, looks like the Vulture actually does get spotted by the Dragoons. But fortunately for JYJ, alright, they are cross-mapped, so the reinforcement distance is going to be longer for Xanadu, but also it means that it took a while for all the Dragoons to figure out where he even was. So this is buying him a lot of time here. Presumably he already has a bunker up. Yeah, he does have a bunker up, but he will still have to be careful. He's going to have to bring a lot of SCVs to help repair that against all of these Dragoons. Look at this non-stop Dragoon production from Xanadu. Sometimes players going for a 10-15 gate will actually stop Dragoon production at like 5 or sometimes 7 and like switch into a DT drop or something, or just double expand. So let's see if he does that. I think he's got 5 Dragoons out on the map right now. I don't know if he has more in production. Presumably he does, but he's saving up a bit of money now, so it looks like he is going to expand behind this. Yeah, I don't think he can do any damage now. The tank did have enough time to get out. And there are a number of SCVs repairing. Although 4 SCVs is actually not enough. He needs, yeah, he's going to bring a couple more here. You need at least 1 SCV per Dragoon attacking your bunker in order to repair it enough. And now the Dragoons are moving in here. Notice that the tank immediately kind of scooted back a little bit. Did not want to get sniped down. But look at this. All the SCVs actually picked off here. The bunker is going to go down, but most of the Dragoons, or not most of the Dragoons, but 2 of the Dragoons getting taken down, and the rest taking quite a bit of damage here. Decent control from JYJ, but actually, oh no, the SCV's in the back, blocking the siege tank from going down the ramp. Oh man, just as I said he had okay control, he loses that first siege tank, but the second siege tank is out, but it's too close to the ramp. Oh my god, the second siege tank was too close to the ramp and got killed from the high ground. Oh man, I think JYJ is dead now. And look at this, Guemchi didn't even like continue the Dragoon production either. He's got an expansion behind this. Nice SCV drill from JYJ. I think he's gonna, oh no, he's not gonna quite get that one Dragoon. Wow, doing a ton of damage to it though. This is, oh, looks like Dragoons took a little bit too much damage, so he will push them back now. But that was way more damage than he should have taken. Look at this. So he's still getting denied at his natural. Yeah, he's just going to lift everything, bring it back from his natural. And also, losing your first 2 siege tanks as a Terran is so bad. Losing your first siege tank is bad, and he lost both of them. That is actually, at this point in the game, that's actually not just like the cost of a siege tank. You know, it's like in the mid or late game, you lose a siege tank. Okay, that's not good, but it's just 1 tank. But in this case, you know, you only have like 1 tank anyway. It's just such a huge deal sniping those first siege tanks. And we do have a robo coming up now for Guemchi. And he's actually continuing the aggression here. Nice little wall in from the Terran, but he has no tank behind it though. I guess the tank got sniped again. I don't know what happened to the tank. It must have gotten sniped while we weren't looking. And with good Goon Micro, yeah, it's going to be very hard for the SCVs to do anything. Notice how he's camping around the factory. He wants to snipe the tank as soon as it pops out. 4 Dragoons will 2-shot a siege tank. It takes exactly 8 Dragoon shots to kill a siege tank. So notice he needs a 3rd volley here because one of the Dragoons got killed before it got its 2nd shot off, but that's alright. So he's going to continue microing around, sniping down these SCVs. Oh, looks like a misclick there, shooting the supply depot instead, but JYJ's got almost no mining right now. And he's lost so many SCVs. He's down to 12 supply right now against 32 supply of Guemchi. Guemchi can kind of do whatever he wants. Yeah, it looks like he's going to follow up with a Reaver. So if JYJ doesn't leave before that Reaver gets to his base, then he'll definitely leave when it does get there. Although I think the game's going to end much before that. Yeah, he's getting his last tank out here. He can't afford another tank, so this is going to be it. Looks like 14 kills between those 2 Dragoons as well. Very nice. So, yeah, last tank goes down. That's going to be it. GG from JYJ. And Guemchi takes a quick and easy game number 1.